announces you're offline and you're back.
I'm offline. I'm online. I'm offline. What? I don't know. And neither does Twitch.
Something's happening.
Hello, Cthulhu. You big tentacle-faced thing. You.
See the lightning in his eyes, get to running for your life.
Yes,
The way
hello.
you start the game is Enter Madness.
Yeah, enter
I'm
madness.
excited.
Yes, hello everyone. Unfortunately, I am not dead. But that means I get to do this.
And it has been a long time since we've done one of these.
It's been a while. You can thank my job for that.
Yeah.
We know you work 10-hour shifts 4 days a week. But how about instead you didn't do that and you worked every single day other than Saturday? What's my schedule? I don't
Sounds
know.
rough.
Just go in. Just go in. See what happens. It's fine. How dare you plan anything outside of work?
How dare you have anything resembling a life?
And thank you, game. I now have the title. I now have the title for the first stream.
Enter Madness?
Yep. It's a great phrase.
It is. It's very interesting. You think that's what the Nazis said to the Jews when they brought them into the camps?
All right, there it is.
I warned you I would do this. I warned you.
I didn't think it would happen this early. That one. Now the reason why I chose this game instead of the like one of the only other Cthulhu games to come out recently. It's called The Sinking City.
It's because I landed on Tails.
Oh, that's part of it. Because no one wanted to choose a number.
Come on, guys. You had like 10 minutes and you didn't do anything. But you instantly responded when I landed on Tails.
Right? Where'd it go? Jesus Christ, I haven't streamed in so long. All my Discord stuff is freaking out.
Well, you still haven't put up your camera either.
I haven't?
No,
It says it's on.
it's not on the screen.
You bastard. I ask you to do one thing, and that's work. Alright. Okay. Uh-oh.
What's
Oh, boy.
this? Oh.
Oops. Am I in trouble?
We're in for a treat tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That's a question. Have there ever been any ladies who watch this channel? The ones we have had respond are gentlemen, almost exclusively.
I mean, Sweet Epicness came in that one time. But other than her, no, I don't think.
Alright.
This channel is one big giant sausage fest right now.
Here we go. You got something.
Yeah. My stream had to think about it for a second, but it decided to work. Oh, Jesus.
Cthulhu's already taking control of your fan. It's spinning.
Oh, God. It's already starting. He's working his way in already.
Okay, so as far as I know, we don't have any plans here tomorrow, so I should be able to make it.
For?
To game day.
Oh, you have to talk to Alex about that. I don't even know if he's doing it.
Well, he asked me on Discord, and I didn't have an answer.
Ah.
Oh, while you're doing your shout outs and all that, the announcements, I'll go ahead and tell you and subsequently the audience about the dream I had last night, which is kind of fun.
Oh boy.
Okay, most of my dreams are kind of cartoonish and weird, just sort of crazy off the wall stuff that doesn't make any sense in a normal society.
Right.
So this one came out pretty real for some reason. It started with me driving to a school, and all I really knew was that morning I had been told I'm going to be substitute teaching this class.
Oh God.
Me, who's not a substitute teacher, who shouldn't be in control of kids, but it was like a high school, so whatever.
Right.
So I get there, I park my car, and I go into the school, and I pretty quickly find my class. And I look on the board to see like what the teacher has for them, and then I notice the rules. There's like 3 or 4 students in there already, just like looking at me. And I look at the rules, and I'm just reading them to myself. I'm thinking, this teacher's awful, because they're the rules of like no speaking during class, no cell phones during class, no
Right.
just stay in your seats and just do your work. And I'm like, huh, all right then. So I turn to students and I'm like, hey, you guys read these yet? And they're like, yeah. And I said, what about the rules? You read those? And they're like, yeah. And I said, okay, cool. I'm gonna scrap those and write new ones, okay? And they're like, what? So I erase the rules off the board and I just write like, feel free to talk to help you get through your work, and by all means crack a joke here and there. If you're done with your work, spend your time doing whatever, as long as it doesn't interrupt the rest of the class. And I had a great time for the first 2 classes because everyone really liked me as a substitute teacher. And then I was on my way to lunch and I woke up.
Wow.
That was it. That was my dream, and it was really, really weird because it was so normal, despite it being something that I would actually never end up doing. If I had the opportunity, I would, but the chances of it happening are non-existent.
Hello, Big Eyeball.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, as I said earlier, and completely forgot to finish my thought, the reason why I chose this game is because I've been having kind of a hankering for Cthulhu related things, and the other game is a third person kind of action game, which I think really doesn't make sense for Cthulhu. But this one is essentially kind of in the realm of as weird as it is going to be to say this, kind of in the realm of cyberpunk, where it is based off of a pen and paper RPG.
Interesting. So the reason you were getting a hankering for playing a Cthulhu game was because he was talking to you through your fan? Through your possessed fan?
Maybe. New game.
He was subtle. He was like putting. He was subtly washing your brain. I couldn't say brainwashing. I almost said braining your wash for a second. It was that bad.
Braining your wash.
Yeah.
Let's enter madness.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm excited.
Chapter 1. Pierce Investigations Agency, Boston. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly, or risk losing his license.
Classic noir setup.
We need more 1920s era stuff.
We do. I think we need more noir setup.
Yeah, just like we need more cyberpunk setups, because apparently Cyberpunk 2077 is the first one to do it. I mean, granted, it's not.
Cyberpunk's pulling a Kingdom Hearts 3.
I mean, granted, it's not, but I mean video game-wise. You search up Cyberpunk category on anything console-related. I don't know about PC. Don't judge me. It's just like, oh, what the heck is a Cyberpunk? I don't even know what that is. Here's Fortnite. Fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
So this one is Cthulhu stuff has been done before, but nothing recent and nothing fairly good. But I'm a sucker for this type of shit, so this is great for me.
Yeah.
If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who in his callousness can remain sane to the hideous end. It's a good line. I like that line. Ugh. Gross.
Starting off right in the thick of it.
Well, we got the first jump scare out of the way.
A guy mistaking a dead shark for a live one?
I guess so.
We know he's married.
Lovely. To his job.
Oh, you're dead. This guy's dead.
Lovely. Ah, yes. The entire skeleton. We'll need
Why
that
does
for later.
Cthulhu have tables?
I don't know. His human followers still think that it's necessary. Press B, crouch. Okay, I've crouched enough. Oh God, I'm too weak to pull chain.
You ever seen that movie Conan the Barbarian?
Yes.
James Little Jones in that movie is full of shit. Steel's way stronger than man. Flesh.
Right?
Yeah.
You must light up some items in order to interact with them. Counter darkness.
Counterpunch darkness right in the scrotum.
Oh, that was a thing. Oh, that was a thing. Oh boy.
Cool.
It's gonna be a fun
Already
game.
setting up some creepy junk. I love it.
It's gonna be a fun game. This is gonna be one of those fun games.
Just as a reminder, I'm a good, like, 5 to 10 seconds behind. So,
Right.
if I do
I got-
react, I'm reacting way late because I'm seeing it late. And then you hear me another, like, 5 to 10 seconds after I've even said anything.
I got the bolt cutters.
Cool.
Hopefully we keep those.
That's not what bolt cutters look like. That's just something to hold hot metal.
Cthulhu, was that you?
Cthulhu-senpai, do you notice me yet?
What a putrid offering.
Yeah, okay, that was a pretty bad joke.
Oh, these are orcas.
He's got a deep voice.
That deep, commanding squid voice. Oh, that's what right trigger does.
To counter the darkness.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
Chosen for what? Is it something special? I hope so.
Behold,
Did I win a gift card to Toys R Us?
everything has already been written.
Oh, these guys have no eyes. Beautiful.
But perhaps you will
Oh.
attempt to change your destiny.
Hello, squid person.
This is,
Ow.
creepy.
Don't touch my face. Don't touch my face. It was all a dream.
I hate whiskey.
Alright, buddy, time to pound the liquor down and take you a whole 3 bottles of sleeping pills. So that way you can feel slightly better.
Slightly.
I
Speaking
wonder
of,
why I still take these things.
Oh, you actually can? Oh.
the doctors prescribed them when I returned from the war. They swore that they would put an end to the nightmares, but for a while now, their effect has been wearing off. I love how the warning that says use with caution is scratched out.
It's the subtle things.
Fuck caution.
Throw caution to the wind, because the wind is a dick element.
I used to be an avid reader.
Because the wind is a bitch.
Yep.
Of course
That's why
it's
people
October.
blame it so often in horror movies. Everything happened because of the wind.
Oh, that's a good idea for a horror thing. Turns out the wind actually is the bad guy.
The Wentworth
It's a
Agency
wind
doesn't
elemental?
attract top-notch cases.
That'd be interesting, actually. I'd watch that horror movie. How do you beat a wind elemental? Farts.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
I couldn't understand it. The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me weeks after the investigation had been closed. Sounds like someone doesn't know how to take a hint.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
But he just learned that your wife likes a different flavor of dick and move on.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. Shove the evidence right in his face.
Well, that's the thing that happens whenever you hire a private eye. You gotta be ready to accept what they tell you.
Yeah. Just because you don't like the stuff that they're giving you doesn't mean you can't, like, pay them.
Yeah.
I should get rid of all this stuff.
Essentially, if you think about it, it's a terrible analogy, but it's the only thing that I could think of because it's something we both experienced. Being a private detective is like the real life version of being a witcher.
Mm-hmm.
Just minus the monsters. The Boston Strangler escapes a mental ward. Oh no. Someone should hire a detective. Not me, I got other shit to do.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
I wonder if this guy is like the classic noir detective where he wears like a fedora, trench coat, and carries a revolver.
I think you got one part of that correct, because we do have a jacket, because that's literally the box art. The Pierce Investigation Agency, October 20th, 1924. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? Well, he may not exactly be nameless, but you may not be able to speak it. It's my lost light. It's my old lighter that I engraved in memory of the 77th Infantry Division and the men of the Lost Battalion who fell. Oh, time to finally take a drink. I love how like
Down
the
the
half
hooch.
full. I love how the half full glass of whiskey is right next to a newspaper that says U.S. is voted dry. Have a drink. This will affect your destiny. What? Okay. Drinking affects your destiny. Got it. Just like real
Cool.
life.
Let's make him a drunk. Can't be a noir detective if you don't drink like a lot.
Lost Battalion.
Like a worrying
Holding
amount.
your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
Might as well. Alright, 2 hits is good for now. Let's change the station.
Yeah.
Oh, I just turned it off. Alright. Were you just waiting for me
And
to
the
turn the
game's
radio
saved.
off? Hello,
I'm
old
listening.
phone.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy
Harley, is that you?
in charge of investigators over at Wentworth.
Yeah.
I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
You gotta
I'm so
love that
very sorry,
Bostonian
but I
accent.
have to collect your personal information yet again.
Here comes the RPG section. Character points.
Okay, what on earth are we
So-
gonna be doing?
We have investigation, which represents your investigating talents. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding past events by analyzing a crime scene or an object, and of picking locks. Okay. Lock picking is in investigation. Got it. Medicine. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the doses of a drug, making a diagnosis, or of expressing your understanding of a medical problem. Occultism. That seems appropriate. Represents your knowledge of the occult sciences. Improving the skill increases your chances of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts, and of expressing your knowledge of the myth. Psychology, which is another skill that private eyes need to have. Represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior or on the analysis of objects. Spot hidden. Item finder. Represents your ability to find hidden objects. Improving this skill increases your chances of finding hidden objects. An undiscovered object will not appear in-game. Eloquence. Represents your ability to influence those you talk to by your power of speech. Improving this skill increases your chances of convincing or manipulating during discussions. And last but not least, strength, which is the highest because we were a soldier, and that makes sense. Strength represents your ability to call on your physical power. Improving this skill increases your chances of forcing doors or mechanisms, or of using violence, physical or verbal, during interactive discussions.
I'm not entirely sure how someone can be verbally violent. I've heard of harsh words, but you're not going to commit violence with words.
I mean, maybe we could find a way.
If I could learn to kick somebody's ass vocally, I would be the most happy person to learn that skill.
Isn't that essentially what roasting is?
I think it's like 3 steps beyond roasting. Because in order to commit violence, I'm pretty sure you need to cause some kind of legitimate harm. So learning how to...
Right.
So learning like power word wound or something like that would be effective.
Okay, so
'Cause
investigation
that's the thing
and
in like
strength.
D&D. There's like power word kill, which means like if this word gets said, that's it. Whatever you said it at dies.
Right. So investigation and strength are the 2 highest stats I have, so I don't know if I want to put anything into them right away. We have 8, But some of these skills need multiple skills to be put into them in order to fully upgrade.
One thing I constantly run into trouble with whenever I play these kinds of games is the speech thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because I always neglect to put any points into it, but that ends up screwing me in the long run. As far as things that would actually help the most, I think spot hidden would be very effective.
Right out the gate.
Yeah.
And it only needs 2 to level up to 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so spot hidden's taken care of. I don't want to be a complete and total idiot when it comes to occultism, considering the game that we're playing.
Yeah.
Knowing the occult might be helpful in this situation. Oh, but it only goes to O. Well, from what I have seen of this game, we do get character points, like, fairly often. Like just by playing the main story and doing its missions, we just get character points. Because I tried to watch someone... Well, I started watching someone start playing this game, and I saw them just finish the main mission just from talking to a person, and it's like, oh, here's a character point. It's like, okay.
Well, let's just spend all these then. I'd say... How much do we need to get medicine up? 2? Okay,
2.
I'd say put 2 into eloquence, or put 4 into eloquence and 2 into that.
Okay. So I put the 2 in medicine and then 4 into eloquence.
Yeah, because as a detective, it's going to be very helpful to talk to people.
Yeah. And validate.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work.
May I
is
ask a
scarce.
sensitive question?
Mr. Pierce,
Go ahead. What that
you know
dick do?
as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth
It's the
Detective Agency,
Everyone
and we'll
knows
write
there's
you on the
investigation cases now. It's the 20s, dude. Of course there's investigations going on.
I'm coming.
It's the preamble to the 40s.
Wait a second, it's not a Dane
Sir,
walking
I came
in,
here on the advice of a person
giving you the
whom I
first
hold in
big
high esteem,
quest.
and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
It's a hawk-nosed old man.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector.
Okay, I guess he
All
does.
of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl. She is dead. Even you must know
Oh
of her.
no.
She was Sarah
As for your
Hawkins.
last question,
The painter.
the answer is
Yes.
both.
Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a
I
fire.
consider myself a Renaissance man.
Sarah,
I can
her
do
husband,
both.
and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
And I
Find
think
out
by
the
the end of
truth.
this
They say she
strange
was mad,
journey,
but I
I'll
know
be able to
that's
do it
a
all.
lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof,
Never.
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come
I
to
hope
mind.
you didn't steal that painting without giving any credit, sir. Twitter would have your ass.
what am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
You're asking me
I
to be
placed
an
a file
art
on your
critic
desk.
of the
It contains
artist by
everything
looking
I
at
have
the
on the
painting
affair.
and tell you whether or not they're a sane person?
Exactly.
I think you're not a sane person for bringing this to a private eye.
We have our sanity section, which I guess we'll unlock later.
That'll be something.
We have mental trauma. Because of the shit we experienced in the war. Great. Your sanity level is stable. Confident in your abilities and your Cartesian mind, whatever the fuck that means. You conduct your investigation by sticking to the facts, your convictions, and your perception of reality. Your conclusions are logical and reliable.
Well, give me a second and I will look it up on the dictionary. Cartesian, right? Get out of YouTube.
That's... yeah. Cartesian.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Oh, that one was terrible. A shipping label. Some of it's unreadable, but I can make out part of the address.
Cartesian.
Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report. It says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they, nevertheless, insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? Why? Why?
Cartesian.
Press-
Adjective. Of or relating to Descartes, his mathematical methods, or his philosophy, especially with regard to its emphasis on logical analysis and its mechanic interpretation of physical nature.
Okay. That makes sense.
Mechanistic, not mechanic, but same thing, really.
A press cutting. An article written about the
So
marriage of Sarah
essentially,
and
the
Charles
ability
Hawkins.
to have logical thought processes.
Right. A businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life there with their only son, Simon. Who are now dead. Because this is a game. Okay.
What's this symbol?
Okay, let's look at a painting and see if the
It's
guy's
as if
crazy
Sarah
or not.
Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
You shouldn't take this painting
Meaning
lightly.
Could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I
From
believe,
beyond
too.
the grave.
It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see?
Convenience.
You must find the meaning behind all this.
I read about her mental fragility in the police report.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only
Visions?
thought she saw things.
Saw things.
We're talking about visions.
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Well, in the middle of you explaining me things about your dead daughter, sir. The Cavalier one. Thanks for the follow. Pretty sure the person just dropped a follow and left, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Something's a bit iffy about this story.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
They always blame the craziness on the women first.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
The sender's label
What's this
mentions
warehouse?
Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Alright, well, I guess that's
I'm
it.
beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm
Her
on your
honor.
side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her
Is she
family in
Zuko?
the house.
It's every-
Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before...
Zuko are related to Oberic.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
You just insulted the fuck out of me as soon as you saw me, sir. You don't get to say that.
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Time to drink more.
Book. Medical book. Hooray! The Learning of Medicine, Volume 1. A dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. This first volume lists all illnesses known in the civilized world. It details the symptoms and suitable treatment. Progression to our medicine.
Awesome.
Characters.
Why does he know the guy from Vampire?
Who Charles Hawkins?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a little hint. The main character is voiced by the same guy.
Well, I don't know what the other guy in Vampire sounds like. Remember?
Yeah. Because either Twitch, the game, or whoever decided to just say, fuck you. This game will have no sound at all. Gotta remember to take my sleeping pills. I'll need them in the middle of the ocean. More drink! Oh, I finished it, and now my vision is blurry. Oh god.
Huzzah!
Did
This
I
is what
put
we were
one of
after
those...
all along.
Did I put one of those sleeping pills at the bottom of that glass? It sure feels like it.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century.
We're
It seems
whalers
to have
on
been
the
shunned since
moon.
then.
We carry a harpoon. Every time I hear the word whaler, that's what I think about. I don't even care.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's a Futurama reference.
Ah, man, I didn't see everything from that. There's a lot of stuff I don't know about in Futurama.
That was from the episode where they went to the moon and it was treated like it was Disney.
Huh.
Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long-abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows. But today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coast of Massachusetts.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Oh, wrong button. Hey, here's a bunch of money to take me in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, Massachusetts. It would seem that the world has forgotten the very existence of this isolated rock off the coast of Boston. It is a small and inhospitable island whose coastline is made up of steep cliffs and sharp reefs, and with only one outlet to the sea. It is mainly inhabited by the descendants of whalers who set up a supply post there in the 1800s. It was hit severely by the collapse of this activity. I think that the only venture on the island that is still profitable is its medical institute. Because every middle of the nowhere town has either a famous hospital or a famous loony bin. Time to leave for Darkwater.
Time to abandon any kind of normal life.
I got a character point for stepping out the door.
Okay, cool. That's good on my end.
Except the Sarah Hawkins case. You got an achievement. For playing the game. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label, an address. A warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. Do we get to see fish people?
Oh, that'd be cool.
Gatorade.
H2O.
Water sucks.
Water sucks.
It really, really
it really,
sucks.
really sucks. Water sucks. It sucks. It sucks.
Sucks.
Why do people dislike that movie? That was a great movie.
It's one of Adam Sandler's best.
Yeah. Good night. The load times
Come on.
on this game.
Come on, you can do it, loading bar. You can do it. We believe in you.
We're
Slip it
all
further.
rooting
You got
for
it now.
you. Believe in the power of friendship.
Hooray! Oh, is it time for a title card?
You know, at some point, I want to see an anime where the main character denounces the power of friendship and wins in the end, anyways.
It would go against the entire. It would go against the entire genre.
If it's a
But yeah, it'd be
shonen,
great.
yeah, but
You know, I was about to go on a limb and say, doesn't Bakugo do that all the time? But then I remember that he's reluctantly friends.
yeah, he hangs out with Kirishima, so it doesn't count.
Then I remember that Kirishima was like, "Fuck you, no, you're my friend now," and he was just like, "Fuck it, whatever."
Yeah.
We're almost
So yeah, I did finally finish the 4th season of My Hero, and it was awesome.
Still haven't. Hey, I called it. Call of Cthulhu. Crashed
Silly.
boat. Lovely sight to see. Oh, this is a fish people place.
stay on board.
This is a place you go to get herpes.
There's guys coming to unload.
Hi, hello, welcome to Darkwater. Congratulations, you
Welcome to
have herpes
Darkwater
now.
Island, Mr. Pierce.
Yep.
Why, thank you.
But I haven't even done anything yet. We all have it.
So, what wind brought you?
You don't even need contact. It's that
Does
advanced.
the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
It's that mutated.
A sad story that we would all prefer.
It's honestly gotten to the point where someone does come here and they don't catch it, they don't survive without it.
He was a good man.
It's gotten to the point where it's
And his
symbiotic.
wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice
Symbiotic
young
herpes.
and a great painter.
That sounds like a metal band.
You know what?
It does.
Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for
Sounds
you.
like, sounds like a
As for
great
me,
doom metal
you'll find
band.
me at the harbor master's office.
Yeah.
If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Thank you, Captain Ahab.
Be careful for the white whale.
I know that is literally not your name, but I do not care. Fuck prohibition.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That
I'm
suits
going
me
to the
fine.
speakeasy, bitches.
Fuck prohibition. I'm a 1920s noir detective. I drink.
I drink more professionally than a vineyard operator.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is.
That is one dead whale. Well done, guys.
Yes.
Can't do that.
Fuck the
But it's
whales.
only a
Nuke the whales,
fish.
in fact.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth.
Medical.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Killer whales have few predators. And there are no sharks in these waters. What creature could possibly have done this?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy! They're cops. They can't understand. Stupid
Shysters.
idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway. That's no way to treat an old...
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
There's nothing to see here.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case,
Private
it's
dick
not very
at your service.
important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow
Oh,
me
no,
to do
no.
my
I'm
job.
way too stupid
You
and
don't
out of
put
my
that
depth
beast back
to
in the
try
water,
that with
you
you, sir. Just
shysters.
go
You're
away.
Crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens.
Oh, time for alcohol.
Whenever my mom does get in contact with me, she's scared for me.
Door. You know you're in a lovely place whenever the decorations is spears. I didn't
Tell me
appreciate
something, guys.
your
Is this a
attitude.
gay bar?
I don't appreciate your tone, sir.
Hey, be careful.
I like this
Oh,
guy.
you
Let's get him another.
you might be an important character later.
In my
You
bar, we
smoke
don't
weird.
serve trouble.
You're definitely important to the plot.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers. I'm sorry. You're overdoing it. It wasn't me who went looking for it. That guy didn't show respect. Should we test our eloquence or our strength?
Our eloquence and our strength are on the same level, so it really doesn't matter.
I'ma go for the eloquence. I don't think I want to piss off whalers.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
You must have a catchy beat stuck
you're
in
a
your head,
true
sir,
man.
because you were just bobbing your head all
real
over the place.
You strut around
Right.
with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for
Wow.
information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
I literally just got an achievement for failing like shit.
Captain Fitzroy told me about
Drink?
a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
Damn it.
Well, shit, we better earn the fuck out of that drink then.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
That
but
ambergris
steeped in
smell.
glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Well, I gotta tell you, dude, they were pretty weird.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it?
I mean, one of them was the main character in a
Yeah.
video game.
Well, it
That's
wasn't
already
normal.
weird.
Yeah.
I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Uncomfortable.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Good point. You can fix that if you would just give me a drink.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
This guy's completely alcohol dependent.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray
He called
them
it a
to the
miracle.
first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway.
That
Anything
tells you
else?
all you need to know.
Do you know where this place is?
Oh,
Warehouse
well, he already
36.
went and blabbed about
Darkwater
something. He
Harbor.
said she.
The Hawkins warehouse.
Yeah?
I see.
I wonder who
Yeah.
that is.
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here
Rumors.
say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate
Scrims.
of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little
Drink?
pickup.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
the
yeah?
simplest option
come.
Drinking
is
in here,
usually
anything
the
else?
most likely one.
That'll be all for now.
And the simplest option is they just get up to a bunch of kinky shit in that warehouse.
Occam's razor. The simplest, most absurd option is usually the right one.
Yeah.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
The man was rich. He couldn't even pay his bar tab. Are you kidding me? Also, as much as a drunk as I am, and as much as I need it, I don't think I want to drink the alcohol here.
At least
It's
the
very-
stuff that's been sitting out.
It's very shiny.
I think that's just the head. You know, the foam that builds up if you pour it
Yeah.
wrong.
You have no right
Mhm.
to treat us like this.
For someone who doesn't drink, I know a lot about alcohol.
Right.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
The Chanty, or Shantae, however that's pronounced. 21st May, 1847. Miraculous catch. The Scylla returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks and to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board, of a size that went beyond that of formidable toothed whales. The cetacean that is already being called the miraculous catch covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. I'm sure. This is the 20s. They wouldn't know of nutrition if it hit them in the head.
Yeah.
There's no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop, or storage activities. You can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. To celebrate the return of our brave whalers, all the staff of the Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or friends, children, who gives a shit, to taste the miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate.
When you said that about nutrition, I had it in my head of someone just going, "Have a fucking orange!" and throwing an orange at someone's head, and it smacks them. They're like, "Yeah, witchcraft."
Have an orange! Ah, witchcraft!
Yeah.
It's full of vitamin C. Ah! The heck is that? I don't know.
First you peel it, then you eat what's inside, not the white stuff.
Oh look, another important character.
Who's got things written on his arms and scars and just looks like he's dying.
Nightmares.
Algernon Drake.
Voices whispering. Will
That's
follow
the
its
name of a
reader
character.
and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Are you talking about the Necronomicon, sir?
That's it. Maybe we should let him.
This ain't no Evil Dead movie.
No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure
A while
knowledge.
back, I got into an argument with somebody about the Evil Dead movies. I don't remember who, but I'm gonna say it here because I know this will end up on YouTube where it will be permanently recorded, and I will prove to them that I am fucking right. I am being unnecessarily spiteful, and I know it, but I'm doing it anyway. Ash doesn't lose his hand until the second movie.
Yeah.
He does pick up the chainsaw in the first movie. He does pick up the boomstick in the first movie. He doesn't saw off the end of the boomstick until the second movie, and he doesn't replace his hand with the chainsaw until the second movie.
Yeah.
Because that is how it happened in the first movie. I watched it this week. So whoever I was having this discussion with,
things and voices
I
whispering.
win.
Will follow its reader and appear at various locations.
Yeah, 'cause the
consciousness until it finds
the
a
first
new
movie
reader.
is all about essentially introducing you to the shit that the Necronomicon can do.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And it's essentially watching him go crazy. And then the second one is whenever the creature shit starts to happen. And then the third one says, fuck all that shit, we're a different movie now.
Well, that's because what happened at the end of the second movie.
Exactly.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
These guys
We
are
may
singing
not
themselves
be
a
pros,
song.
but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course. They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until
Maybe
the
it wasn't
last,
you.
biggest.
The one of the miraculous
Maybe it was
catch.
something else.
Exactly.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our
Does anyone actually talk like that?
Where's the proof?
I'm going to
What do you mean?
the dentist
Without
because
it, the
I
whole
have
of
a
Darkwater would
cavity.
have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened
if they
just as it
if
says
they
in
do,
the
I've never met
newspaper
anyone who
report.
does.
Our
exactly
grandparents
why I'm
tasted
asking.
its flesh. And it was delicious.
I am in need
I
of
bid
a
you farewell.
serious root canal.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Oh God, he broke his neck.
Oh, yeah, he did.
He's being kept alive by Cthulhu powers.
Yeah. And the people who do talk like that are almost always seen as villains.
You again.
That'll be all for now.
No. Let's talk to important lady.
What you looking at,
Sorry
stranger?
to interrupt your work. Hey, if I talk to you, is that guy in the corner gonna come at me swinging?
What's a woman like you doing in a place like this, huh? So we can either use a cliche line, say nothing at all, or say, hey, you smoke a lot. Or drink. I'm not sure what he's talking about.
I'd say compliment her on her drinking.
I'm impressed.
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
That was, yeah. I was.
All right, then.
All right.
Everybody in this town hates me already. Cool.
I just came here to ask a question. All of a sudden, I'm the bad guy.
All right, what you got for me, Ahab? Ugh. Okay. What's under the net, dude? Is it a body?
I hope it's a body.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman.
Hey, Captain, don't mind me while I go through your things.
Yeah.
While you stare at me while I do it. The terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Cat. Threatening letter. Memorize the clue.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
It's a broken bell. Thank God. For him, because I would have pressed the shit out of it.
I'm looking for your bathroom. Just give me a sec. Oh, cool. I found it.
Lovely. Oh, there's a dead rat in here. Cool.
Really?
I
Is
have
there a dead
company.
rat?
Yeah, right there.
I can never shit alone. It's a nervous thing.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
Sperm whale.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Terrible tragedy. Hey, volume 2 of the medical book.
Cool.
This second volume teaches ethics and good practice to medical staff. Well, it's the 20s. Throw that book away. Medicine progression. Shells and shit. Hey, is anyone gonna is anyone gonna ask a question about the ominous green glow that all these candles have? No? Okay.
I'm just imagining they're burning some kind of phosphorus and move on.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
In this photograph, a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg. And there it is.
What a macabre souvenir.
Yeah, put the wooden leg on display. That'll comfort everyone.
Are you supposed to pronounce the R in macabre?
The funny thing about that is the R is at the end, but he put the R in the middle. He said macabre. He added an R.
Yeah. He pronounced the silent R and then added an R too.
Weird direction.
What a terrible private eye.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table
God, you need
next
some
to you.
sleep, sir.
But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Sir, you got a little something right there on your chin? No? Okay.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins.
Just be more careful drinking your milk, sir.
That's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? All signed by Charles Hawkins. 1920s Black Ops.
Broken.
Yep.
This place seems half abandoned.
When you turned around and he wasn't at the table anymore, I thought, oh wow, he disappeared. What a great idea for a character, the disappearing captain. And then you turn around some more and he was walking out the door and I'm like, oh.
From here, I see everything that goes on.
I'm disappointed now.
The hardworking lives of my sailors,
stuff that
the
way.
fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go
that's
that
good.
far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater.
I wouldn't go
what I
that
can
far.
do
That's
to
the
help
cop's job, and they're terrible at it.
They keep trying to throw that dead whale into the water. Why on earth would they do that? I like the smell.
It clears out the nostrils.
Your manifests have been
Lets you
blacked
know
out.
you're alive.
They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why
It's
obliterate the dates?
1920s Bostonian vapor rub.
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Whale oil.
Whale oil.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
You kind of speared a news. You kind of hung up a newspaper clipping
none of my
talking about it,
business.
so it was kind of hard not to see it.
I'm looking for warehouse.
Warehouse?
36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the
Okay,
jet.
finally.
You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know
Someone
who the
finally just
building
straight up
belongs
told me
to,
where it
don't you?
was.
It's the captain, the nice guy.
It belonged to the Hawkins.
Belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Potentially. You see this photograph, sir?
I was looking at your photograph.
Every time I
The
look,
man in front
it
of the
makes
boat.
me laugh.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
That joke will never stop
Interesting
being
resemblance.
funny.
I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
Look at this
John
graph.
Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and
Look at
see
this
it
giraffe.
if you're interested.
Look at this faggot.
Hey, about
I'm
that
just
killer
back from
whale,
the
right?
wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Apparently.
I examined its wounds. I know of no creature able to cause them.
And I took you for a detective.
Believe me when I say that these wounds are significant.
Come. You've only just arrived on Darkwater, and already you think like a sailor.
And I took you for a detective. Yeah, I was doing my job. I was investigating the big-ass dead whale that was on the beach.
That wasn't... He wasn't insulting you. He was like, oh, cool, you get it.
Oh, okay.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. The miraculous catch. Is it a local
Take it out
legend?
take it out
Not
to
at
the
all.
to the
It's an
take it out to the
episode
local
from
loony
our
bin. They'll know what
glorious
to do with it.
past. Go read the story of the sailors' return to
They'll slap their
Darkwater
dicks on
Harbor.
it for a little bit, and they'll come
It's
back with an
displayed
answer.
on a wall of the stranded whale.
This note I found.
I
sir.
found a threatening letter signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly.
You
no.
said that about the black. You said that
shyster wants
about
to
the
make us
letter.
pay
And
protection
me
money.
pulling out your
With any
dead father's
success.
picture and being like, "Hey,
I
who the
wouldn't
fuck
say
is
that.
this?" That's just
But
that's
she
fine.
terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I shall be on my
I
way.
got all I need.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Got it. I got a character point.
Sweet.
I have 2.
I think we have 2. Let's go investing.
Okay. Pretty much everything else requires 6, except for psychology, which requires 4. And it says the medicine and occult skills can only be improved by objects discovered in the environment.
Okay. Well then, let's go ahead and put some points into psychology.
Get us halfway there.
Yeah. And as long as we explore the place thoroughly enough, we should be able to improve our occult and medicine stuff pretty quickly.
As long as if we keep finding these books.
Yeah.
Goodbye, sir. Time to go digging in your town's dark secrets.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real
Excuse
bad.
me, guys.
Don't put that beast back in the...
These wounds.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're
That's the
crazy.
same dialogue. Oh shit. Okay, that's what Y does.
Okay, cool. Light. That's something.
This statue seems very important.
Yeah.
Saint Brendan, the Navigator.
St. Brendan. Patron saint of sailors and travelers.
Alright.
Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Relayan. Or however the hell you pronounce that Cthulhu word. Does the patron saint of whales and whalers still protect the sailors of Darkwater? Visibly there were other gods before Saint Brendan, and the worshippers do not seem to be of this opinion. The locals still worship the old saint, but a mark was made on the statue by another cult. Extract from the notebook of Edward Pierce, private detective. Yeah, he's kind of missing his face. So somebody did some shit.
Just like in your dream, people didn't have faces.
Okay, we're just gonna do that. Sweet!
Why the dick not?
Find hidden objects. Gee, is there a hidden object in here since you just told me that? Probably.
Ah!
Kat knows about the thefts from her stock of liquor. She'll soon find out who it is, and I wouldn't like to be in his shoes.
Stealing from the bootlegger's stock of liquor. Hello, old friend.
Yeah, and now I have. Fuck you. Hey, I took payment up front, so think about this as collateral.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I got paid up front. The dude just walked in and was like, look at this weird-ass painting. My daughter died. Can you tell me why? Go to this random island on the... Go to this random island off the coast of Boston and find out why she died. Alright, can we talk about payment? No, only after. Alright. That's our illegal booze. Yeah, it's just one bottle. I think you can miss one bottle.
You live here?
What's up, dude?
Why did you
What's up,
do
dudes?
that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I just got here,
guys,
motherfucker.
We didn't.
Who? Who in the hell are you talking about? I'd have never done such a thing.
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter.
Oh, that was easy.
That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
Your voice changed, sir. Well, since you started yelling at me about it,
That
tell me
statue
about it.
represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Understandable. Respectable.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got
I mean,
nothing
yeah, if
better
you
to
spend
do
your life
anyway.
on it and it
There's not
breaks
much
down, might as well
work around
repurpose it,
here.
right?
Fitzroy gives
Right.
us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
Isn't it a little
we
too early
drink.
for alcohol? The man who just stole one from a bootlegger cache. You have no room to talk, sir. You have it stuck down your pants as we speak.
Yeah.
You don't get to talk, Pierce.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway.
Scum.
More scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Okay.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just
Who
a
is
minute.
Cat?
We
That's
didn't tell
something
you
I would
a
like to
thing.
know.
Nothing at all.
Ah.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
See you later, new friend. You look like a person.
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the
What are the
Hawkins
police
case had
doing
been
here?
closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
Me.
Hold on just a
I walked
second.
up to you. I walked up to you to ask a question.
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
We're on the same team.
I'd like
It's
to know
related to my
more
case.
about the Hawkins case.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Who are these?
Don't ag...
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Thanks for the information, sir.
You again? I told you...
No need to...
Thoroughly unhelpful.
I talked that way to make fun of you because you talked with your bottom jaw stuck out for some reason.
You have got so much of an underbite.
You could tell me.
No,
Crouch.
if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you know.
Oh shit. Alright. Okay.
That you hit them some. How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're
I did this without even I did this
don't want
without
to
even
end
trying.
up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Dirty little secrets.
Well, alright, that was...
You could tell me. Who's this guy?
That was interesting.
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Wait, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Everyone here has an underbite. Good night.
Almost. This passage leads to the Hawkins warehouse.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Nah, that'll be forward progress.
I went
Did
to
you
see
fuck
the
up that
of Saint
statue?
Brendan.
What makes you think we
Did you?
We're
Come on,
bootleggers, not
guys.
savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on
Purpose.
Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site, and we let no one enter her property.
Let's just say that they call private eyes private dicks for a reason.
Cat, she's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says
No, broken
who
windows
goes in
actually,
or
like
not.
that shed right over
Shut
there.
up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
She pulled a Joker.
Yep.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
I have proof that you're stealing
What
from
will
your
Kat
boss.
say when she finds out that it's you who are filching stock?
You've got no proof.
That's true. Apart from this little note from your friend here.
You didn't throw it away?
I couldn't know that someone was gonna force the lock.
Do not ask about the
So, what is it
mysterious
you want?
bulge in my
To get
pants.
into the Hawkins
That is
warehouse.
not a bottle.
That's
That
all.
is my penis.
Go on then. And we never want to see your rat snout again.
It is my penis. It is not a bottle of your liquor that I also stole from you, who is stealing from your boss. Don't worry about it. We are just
Long and
built
short
that
of it
way on the
is, there's a
mainland.
lot of stealing going along, and someone will eventually complete the steel circle.
Oh, mysterious hole in the ground. Okay. Just a, it's like it was a sliding door. There was no resistance at all.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Didn't even make loud tin sounds.
Time for some investigation.
Yep.
Shoot.
Damn it.
I'll have to find another way to get in.
Oh. Alright. Inviting. Cool.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive.
I knew
you're
you would
also
be important.
Stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Don't say anything. Fuck that shit.
Your turf? That's news to me.
For a guy who has no idea, you've been doing a fair bit of poking around. My men saw you staking out the Hawkins warehouse.
Is that against the law?
I'm no idiot, detective. I'll tell you how
That
things
wasn't
work
the
around
that wasn't
here.
the subtitle.
I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Cat?
So you're Cat.
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or
Yeah,
maybe
got to
not.
understand it, you and me. Oh shit! Oh damn! Fuck!
Get this joker out of here. He
Why
might
my
have a little
balls?
trouble walking
Why
on
the
his own.
balls?
Why do they always go for the nuts?
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get
Oh,
into this
fuck.
warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
Okay. Now what?
Back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
Cops, they can't understand.
We're no
I
longer
guess
at
now we
home
try
on our
to
own
barter
island.
with her or something.
Calm
I
down.
don't know.
It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
Trust me, dude. I've been on the receiving end of that shit, and it's not fun.
She likes to aim low, if you catch my drift. Not a hard drift to catch.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
It's a little late. I've already met Cap.
Well, at least you're still here to talk about it. She must like you.
Something like that.
With that, please do excuse me.
That was not
I
the
prefer
subtitle.
Not to be seen talking with you for too long.
Got it. You're a scared little bitch. Okay. Hello, 20s car. Nothing important over here. What this? My spot hidden senses are tingling.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Damn! You're just keeping part of a whale spine in here? Jesus.
Awesome.
This is strangely out of place.
What even is it?
It's a
Ratchet device.
machinery part. Enables heavy loads to be lifted
This
and held
ratchet
aloft without
device seems
risk.
to be usable.
Okay.
So we can open the thing? Hey, some bullshit. And a lever!
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
My spot hidden sensors are still tingling.
Do you like, is it like a rumbling on your controller or something?
No, it's in the bottom left-hand corner. It's like blinking at me.
Ah, so it's hidden by your camera.
Yeah, sorry.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Time to activate crank. Crank! What?
I think you need a gear to actually attach to it. To connect them.
Down the ladder.
Or you could jump like a man.
Right? Take the fall damage, just a little bit. Well, here's a gear, but I can't pick it up. Bastard.
Bit too big.
Over here. Oh. Well, then I just don't know. Ah, maybe there's something on the other side over there. I just gotta find a way to get to it.
Too bad there's no jump option.
Yeah. It's one of those first persons.
Shysters, you're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots.
Maybe you can take one of something from their winch over here that they're using to get the whale, the water.
Maybe. We can test that out.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
Well, they're getting closer.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
You shysters.
These wounds.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
These wounds.
It's a sign. There's something coming. Something
Okay. Well, the other side door looks like I need to get back into the thing in order to do, so maybe we need to go figure out what's the deal with her.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble.
She's talking to people.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said
Don't mind me, just getting drunk.
It's just
Gulp.
a little drink.
Gulp.
We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. Just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
I'm not looking over my shoulder at you or anything. Don't worry about it.
To send him a more clear-cut message.
I'm just over here drinking. Drink.
Hey.
Hey yo,
Mitchell.
bitch! You kicked me in the nuts.
A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh.
Hey, my strength
I've
is
got
at
them
3.
too.
Take that back.
But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
Threatening.
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very
No
nice of you
need
to
to
tell
not-
me the
no
truth
need-
so
no need to
openly.
lie.
But it's also really stupid of you.
Oh,
You really
good.
don't seem to know the area.
Buffering's starting to
Let me give
happen.
you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I've got a few
You must know
questions
Darkwater
about
well.
the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
Because as we all know, local bartenders are the smartest people in the area.
Yeah, they tend to have the most. They tend to have their finger on the pulse of society.
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us. And they'll be here long after we're gone.
The old families?
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their ancestors.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
No, you're doing a good. You're doing a good job of that yourself.
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
So what this
Sounds
game is
honest to me.
essentially just
I'm
what
not
this game
finished.
essentially just told me
If
is
I
that
do
if
that
we had
for
just
you, if I let you
dumped
onto
all
our
of our
turf
points
to
into
conduct
strength,
your
then we could
little
have defended
affairs,
ourselves.
You'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect
Could've.
what I'm owed.
Yeah.
Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
I literally have no other.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe...
Hooray,
that
I'm getting an
Fitz stood
escort.
up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit, and nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie.
This is
Apart
one of
from
those
that
games.
pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Get it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an
This is one of those games where your max walk speed is so much faster than their walk speed.
Yeah. And the only other walk speed is so much slower than their walk speed, so it's like, come on. I hate that so much. Especially when they have stuff to tell you while you're going.
You have to actively try to barely push the stick to get it to look like this. Coming back to this game after playing Ghost of Tsushima with all of its quality of life improvements is definitely a trip. Hey, look! It's the place where you need me in the balls. Are you?
Well, Spell Wish.
That's how it's done.
Kind of.
Do I still need to hold your hand?
It's pretty close to the
Or do you
beginning.
think
We
you'll
haven't
get by on your
been
own?
doing a whole lot of stuff.
Don't overdo it.
Aside
Good.
from talking to
It's
In
about
that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough.
it's about an hour
mothering
or so
for now.
in. Of course, I think
This is
that was
still-
the
in the entire game. In the first so
This place stinks.
I think that was the person who showed up
What is
for a
the
bit and
connection
then left
between
because
this
apparently I
place
didn't read
and the
their
Sarah Hawkins
quote
case?
their sentence in time. So my bad. Reconstruction. Well, I can already say that someone bled the fuck out in this bowl. Hello, creepy painting. Ah.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
A man after my own heart.
What happened here?
Psychology. Well, it looks like someone overexerted themselves and punched the glass, which made their hand bleed all over the bowl. So, you know, like an idiot. Don't do that.
It smells as bad as it looks.
you are not a big thinky person.
Cultism. More psychology.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Relation. Occultism.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
It's definitely gross. So, could be. It's right. I got a character point.
Okay, I'm not saying your name since we're on the internet, but what happened to that long curly hair you used to have?
What?
What happened to the beautiful red locks that used to come off of your head?
I don't think that was me, but,
No, that was you.
it's called balding. It's called early onset male pattern baldness.
Still, you could grow it out long enough to cover it up. It's cool.
Let's put these two back into psychology and get that leveled up.
Right, but it was longer than it is now. You haven't changed at all, though.
No, I haven't. Not in the slightest.
Good. Keep it that way. Alright. Here's Dingus back.
Goodbye.
Hi everybody, Dingus here.
Is that your mom?
Yeah, it was. Oh.
And it's the Tooth Fairy.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? Yo!
Oh no! Cops.
Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Let's team up. Me and you, man. We got this.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the
Using a
Hawkins
character
mansion when
name
they
from a
came to
Sherlock
investigate
Holmes
the fire.
story as an insult.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene.
I like it.
Interesting.
How creative.
I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door?
Okay.
And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose.
He saw me walk with the bootlegger lady through here.
Her again.
Yeah, her. Pay attention,
This case
sir.
has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage, or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Well, we have a name now.
Officer Bradley. You've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Cutscene time. Oh, that was
Behind
your
you,
car.
at the top
No
of the
wonder it's a piece of shit.
You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Not a haunted mansion at all. Nowhere close.
Ah, cool.
Garden of the Hawkins Mansion. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place, thought to be abandoned, revealed some surprises, signs of recent occupation, as well as a partly charred painting. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins Mansion. I mean, I guess it's a good thing we got his attention, because I wasn't gonna fucking walk there.
The way that mansion sat on the hill, it reminded me of this video series I found. I wish I could find it again. But it was this one dude who played VR horror games.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't like scary things, so he really did not handle it well. But he was like bilingual and spoke Spanish, and I think English was his second language. So whenever he'd get scared, he'd just fly into rapid Spanish.
I think I saw a snippet of one of his videos.
It was
madness.
so funny.
Dang, dude. Looks like she already got to you.
Yeah, it's his left cheek.
Is that the guy that those other two were talking about?
I guess so. I don't like how high up this guy's eyes are on his face.
Right? It's a little disconcerting.
Yeah. But hey, adds to the creepy
The
element,
place
so...
has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I thought the mansion burnt in a
I see
fire.
no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the
Damn.
drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
I mean...
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum?
I'm a private eye, so that's kind of my job.
He talks
Having
to
questions is sort of what
He inferred that
pays
old
for my
Silas was
pays for my food.
very unhinged.
I almost said pays for my
not far
money.
off the
What on
mark,
earth
I
is wrong with me?
But kinda unfair at the same time.
First
No,
brain your wash,
Silas
and now
Winchester has been
pays for
working
my
for
money.
the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Yes. There's a lot.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
So much.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the
I love the leave option as let's not waste
Yes.
any time.
If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement
Meanwhile,
error,
he's constantly asking,
then it's up to
is there
the
anything
police to make good
else?
its mistake. Anything else?
Right.
You won't get me to believe
This
that it looked any
this
better
place is a
3 months
dump.
ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
So it's not up to modern building code.
You've
Damn
already
it.
begun to nose around it, would seem. So, since you already know it,
Again,
the
I'm a
Hawkins
private
family
investigator.
couldn't afford the
That's
upkeep
my
of
job.
this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's
You
go
guys
up
won't
there,
give me the information.
unless you
let's
still
find
have
it.
questions.
At least
I
2
prefer
more.
to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a
I don't
problem?
believe you.
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous.
I know
Since the
what game we're
tragedy, he's
playing,
been
and I don't
untouched.
believe you.
Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Night falls
As well.
quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you. If only to
Isn't it
reassure
already night?
Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
You could help by being my meat shield.
I would be absolutely amazed if this was like midday.
It's like, what are you talking about? It's 12 noon. It's lunchtime.
It only gets this dark out when there's storms. And there's not even rain here.
Right? Or barely any rain. Statue.
I
Hilltop
bet you
house
Silas
built in
is gonna kill
16
this cop.
built in 1693 by Reverend John Wickwood.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined.
Damn, that's old as fuck. Is that the verse? Are we sure that's the verse? I laid me down and slept. I awake for the Lord sustained me. Pray the Lord my soul to keep. Is that any way related? I'm not an expert on Bible. Charles
that's
Hawkins.
just a children's prayer. That's not really something from the Bible.
Oh, okay.
Charles Hawkins' grave.
Took me a bit to realize what you were saying.
I've done this.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's
Of course he is.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged...
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her.
Excuse me, I know you're going through a moment, sir, but I need to say something.
The caretaker takes great care.
And then child.
Poor kid.
That's it? Alright.
Well, I mean, I guess he didn't deserve it, but... Well, I'm just gonna step all over these graves real quick while I wait for you.
It's fine. You like... Did I break you? By interrupting your dialogue? Did I break you?
The caretaker takes great care
He
of
wanted
these
some time
graves.
alone with the graves to begin with, so...
Oh yeah, he's like, I didn't expect to be up here so soon. Oh, time to get shot in the face by an old man. Because that's probably what's gonna happen. I don't like the music change. Don't appreciate that. Fallen tree. We'll go over there later.
I'll have to find another entrance.
Follow the crows, I guess. Could lead to
This
shiny
entrance
things.
is still in use.
Equally likely if you
Okay.
follow raccoons.
Whoa! Whoa!
Okay.
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe, and let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Put down the axe, and I'll forget that you threatened a cop.
Show
Shit,
your
that's not what I
badge.
wanted.
You don't need to see my badge.
You're a bad liar, city boy. For the
Oh, it's
last time,
timed.
tell me why you're here. And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
Sounds like a Skyrim voice actor.
Yeah, it's not the best.
Also, he's got some schmutz on his chin.
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to be his facial hair, but it apparently doesn't want to load in or something.
You still put flowers on her grave. You cherish her memory.
Mrs. Hawkins was an exceptional person. She cared for everyone around her.
Let me shed a light on what happened to her.
This is a Skyrim voice actor.
Give me that key.
I'm probably making a big mistake, but it won't be the first. Here, take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Silas Winchester. Almost chopped off my dick. And not in the fun way. So yeah, fuck that. Let's go exploring.
This gate is locked.
Obviously. Got it. Hidden bullshit? No. Fuck. I'm assuming this is his house. Or something along those lines. Can I get this axe? He has an axe.
Having an axe would be very useful.
He gets an axe. I want one. Damn it.
The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world. I know a thing or two about solitude myself.
Yeah, you have one. You have one shoved up your ass for later.
The caretaker has simple tastes.
You have a bottle shoved up your ass for later. I'm very aware. Okay, now forward progress.
Pierce, shall we enter?
Oh, I could have used you earlier to explain my situation.
Now that you've finished
Thanks
your
for
fun
nothing,
and games
asshole.
with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
Yeah, I just got threatened by
You're
the
right.
guy.
Let's go.
I almost got thrown off a balcony and or chopped to pieces.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Oh. It's an ominous loading screen. Pierce and Officer Bradley explored the gardens of the Hawkins mansion. The family lies in the graveyard of the property, guarded by Silas Winchester. The old caretaker, still faithful to his employers, keeps watch on the place, armed with his axe. Pierce and Bradley manage to calm him down and finally get hold of the key to the Hawkins mansion. They enter the building, looking for the scene of the fire. Choose me or the fire. I need to watch that movie again.
Hunchback of Notre Dame?
Yep.
Yeah. That's some good music. Honestly, I think I'd be fine with a live-action rendition of that one.
I know there's a stage play version of it that apparently that's apparently darker, but it still has Disney's stamp on it.
Mm.
But yeah, if they do it right, it could be good.
I know the place.
Yeah. Pretty much the only thing they'd have to work on would be CGing in the gargoyles, because those are actually very relevant to the plot.
And also make the gargoyles funnier.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
But first, Mr. Pierce, we have points to allocate. I have 2.
Okay. I put my vote into spot hidden.
%50. Find more hidden plot things.
Sarah Hawkins and little Simon. The perfect picture of the middle-class family.
And also, it might be a bit hard, but see if they can't work on making people not find Frollo attractive.
Well, he's supposed to be an old man.
Yeah, but apparently he's become kind of a sex symbol.
Because of the
I don't know about
debaucherous nature of himself and hypocritical nature. I don't know. Makes no sense.
I don't know about that ham.
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
It looks like it's made of wood. It looks like prop ham.
This roast. What
Is that even
strange
supposed to be
creature
ham?
has flesh like this?
Oh, it's roast. Oh, is this oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit, I just realized what this is. This is some Cthulhu squid shit.
Ew. That's not good.
That's why it looked
I thought that
weird.
was shaped oddly. Check the plate over there.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Harles Chuckins. I'm sorry, I do that.
The boy was probably here.
Ooh, this is...
Smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched?
Well, probably
Something
because she doesn't
happened
want
at
to
this
eat
table.
cooked squid that looks like
argument?
roast. That I thought was ham at first.
Yeah, this looks like a not good.
Unhappy family life.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working,
Yes.
officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
If I'm being totally honest, I called it ham. Yet when I first saw it, before we changed it, it makes
Sarah
no sense for the
Hawkins
time
and
period.
little Simon.
But I thought it was garlic bread.
Perfect picture of the middle-class family.
That is a big-ass hunk of garlic bread, then.
Toy soldier. Book. Damn it. It's not an important book.
Charles and Sarah's wedding, as painted by Sarah herself.
Dude, you kind of lucked out marrying an artist because you don't have to hire a wedding painter.
Was Charles Hawkins some
Yeah.
kind of explorer?
Charles Hawkins poses like an explorer in front of exotic ruins. It's common knowledge that he wasted his fortune on expensive trips. What was he looking for? Now you see, that's problem number one. Stop taking shit from ancient burial sites. It never ends good.
It will always end in disaster.
Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way.
Just climb over it, dude. It's a fallen bookcase. It's not like it's like molten lava. Wouldn't even be that hard to climb over, but alright. Okay, video game. No.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Video game. With your sanity meter. And your ancient god beings.
And your joysticks and your buttons.
Buttons. I'll push your buttons with my joystick.
And now it seems we've mutually assured each other a good time.
Well,
And I'm
time for daydreaming.
Professional daydreaming. I could probably do that.
Oh yeah.
Did it start at the time of the fire?
Or was it always broken and only right twice a day?
They had a fight. Why?
You know that
Because
phrase,
they were being
right?
served something that they couldn't even identify as an animal.
You know that saying, right?
What saying?
The a broken clock is right twice a day.
Oh yeah, I've heard that one.
Yeah, I used that phrase on someone in an argument a few years ago, and they had no idea what the fuck I was talking about.
Keep in mind, I'm the guy. I was the only student in my English class who knew what post-apocalyptic meant. I've been in that.
True. True.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
Well, I'm assuming it fell off. Slip-ons don't need much force to come off.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Well, considering the fact that he had like a multiple, like fucking, it looked like $60-something bar tab. Yeah, I'd say so.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? Did someone escape the fire?
A fourth party.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
'Cause it's evil magic. Evil squid magic. The worst kind of magic.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight.
Time to use my detective thinking brain.
Someone fell here. A desperate attempt.
Oh shit.
Where'd the cop go?
And the boy.
Yet another toy soldier.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
You guys fucking suck. Have none of you ever read a Sherlock Holmes novel? That's an appropriate reference for this time period. Apparently, since my character made the reference earlier.
Much of this evidence simply contradicts
I'll be nice.
the investigation's findings.
Really? Tell me about it.
I'll be nice this time. Somebody had a little bit too much to sippy sip.
I found a bottle of whiskey. Empty.
Well, that must have been a loss for you.
No glass. I suspect one of them drank heavily to calm down.
He gets it.
Charles.
Cop gets it.
That's pretty thin. Who says
No,
that?
no, it's
bottle
fine.
hadn't
I
been there
have
for
a full
while?
bottle up my ass right now. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Where did you get it?
I plan to eventually
Okay.
have a bottle of warm ass whiskey later.
Where did you find that bottle of whiskey? Never mind. I don't have a bottle of whiskey.
I can tell where young Simon was, but not his parents. Where were their bodies found?
I can't help you on that one. Charles and Sarah's bodies had already been carried away when I got here.
Without
course
your
they were.
authorization. By whom?
Marshall, Andrews, Chief West. We never deal with cases like that, you know. So, well,
It would seem at least one person fled the crime scene.
what'd you say?
That mark on the door. Someone's hand slid down there. The left side has no mark. The door was open and that someone left.
For God's sake. I mean, if it's Charles or Sarah, they wouldn't have left their son.
They would rather die in the flames as a family instead of calling for help? I don't buy it.
Oh, yeah?
The fire was caused by the
I
lamp.
suspect this lamp caused the fire.
That's what the investigation suggested, too.
But does your report mention the bloodstains? The lamp didn't fall, it was thrown at someone.
For heaven's sakes, no. The report doesn't mention that.
No, I don't say that at all. Oh my god.
I was under the impression the fire started around midnight.
Yes, Silas banged on our door around 1 a.m. Poor devil ran so hard he was almost belching his lungs out.
This clock burned before 10 p.m.
That's Impossible. What you imply? Silas never would have hurt the Hawkins family. Besides, Dr. Fuller
I didn't say it
confirmed
was
the Arrow
Silas.
death in his report. Your clock must have already have stopped.
Dr. Fuller?
A brilliant
Who
surgeon.
is this doctor?
And a friend of the family. I'm sure he took the matter to heart. So, excuse me if I value his
sure he
opinion
did.
over yours.
So be it. Let's move on. I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
Your game theory. No. They did fight. But we know there is a fourth person there, so it being a crime of passion is out the window, I think.
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Jesus. Another character point. See? You're just throwing fucking character points at us.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they kind of have to, since you need a shit ton of them to upgrade anything. Where should we place it? Should we keep dumping it into spot hidden?
Yeah.
Broken clock. Broken toy. Or oil lamp. Shoe. The scene of the fire.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked.
Chief West sounds like an asshole. Book.
Huzzah, book.
History
More
of medicine in the 18th century?
Yeah.
This collection of medical knowledge and health practices in the 18th century actually only covers the so-called civilized countries. It does not deal with the influence of holistic medicines or medicines from continents considered inferior. So it's a racist medical book. Awesome.
But it also doesn't listen to holistic medicine, which is a scam.
It is a it is a
This door is
50-50
locked.
barometer.
It's pretty much on the same level of as faith healing, you know.
Yeah. I was talking about the book in particular. It's
Yeah.
like it says racist things, but at least it doesn't listen to hippies.
Yeah.
At least it doesn't think that shoving a crystal up your ass will solve anything.
These bandages are
Covered in
dark blood.
essential
But whose?
oils. Essential oils. Fuck, I can't talk.
Did you say a censured?
Yeah, but I said something else before censured.
Where did you go, policeman?
The lyrics of the
He
drunken
said away
sailor.
from you.
A sea shanty.
What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor?
This door is blocked from the outside.
Early in the morning.
When up she rises, when up she rises, when up she rises, early in the morning.
Oh, he's in there.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
Shave his balls with a rusty razor. Shave his balls with a rusty razor. Shave his balls with the rusty razor. Early in the morning.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's
She
Frankenstein.
rises way, up she rises way, up she rises early in the morning.
Dude, this is an original copy of Frankenstein. Take that with you. It'll be worth something in the future.
Sweet.
Oh.
And we have faceless time. Yay.
The creepy music kicked in. This is an important area. Another book.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The
Moby
epic
Dick.
battle between man and whale.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna have to listen back to that when I post this. Did he put an L in Moby? I swear to God, it sounded like he said Moby Dick.
This
Yeah,
guy
take
has a very bad problem of adding letters to words that don't need more letters.
But yeah, since we're talking about it, take this book.
Mandatory reading for
you'll
any
be
whaler, I guess.
You'll be a rich man if you take these books with you and sell them in a few decades, sir. I mean, if you survive the night, that
in
is.
disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
Then what's the point of having a piano?
To teach your kid to do it against his will.
Mm.
There was an entire episode of Codename Kids Next Door about that.
I remember that one. I think there was also a snippet from one of those other early 2000s cartoons, but it didn't last long. It was like I think it was like Class of 3000 or something.
Oh, I watched that show. I liked it, actually.
They taught me the piano so hard, but I'm surprised I still have all 10 of my fingers. You have 10? Looks down at his 8 fingers.
Yeah.
Ah, you are rich.
And he played the clarinet.
Yeah. That was one of the best lines of the whole show. And then there was the fact that they did and then there was the scene where they did the Pac-Man thing, and he kept saying Waka Waka, and then people were like, dude, stop saying that. He's like, I can't, that's what I say when I'm nervous. Waka Waka Waka. And then the teacher does it later too.
I liked
I liked
the line
the human body. A precise and very detailed treatise on the particularities of the human body compared to the animal world. The simplicity of its writing and the vulgarization of its vocabulary make it accessible to the profane.
All right.
Oh, so I can read it. Cool.
Sweet.
I'm profane. Sweet.
So, anyways, there was one line from it that I liked where it was the drummer kid and the guy who played the clarinet, who was rich. They got really, really far from the rich kid's house, so they had to take the bus, and the drummer didn't have any money, and the rich kid, he just had like, I have a $10,000 bill. Can you break that? That's my lowest. And he's just like, are you kidding? That's the lowest amount of money you've ever had? He's like, yeah. And he's like, you really don't know the value of a dollar, do you? And he's like, the value of what now?
The value of the what now?
That show was
Greek
show was
mythology.
funny.
Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus.
No.
And mother of Scylla.
No, I will not take that sitting down. Shut up, you know what I mean? No.
Greek mythology.
It's
Hecate, goddess of the dead.
It's wrong.
Daughter of Tartarus. And mother
No.
of Scylla.
Hecate was not the goddess of the dead. She was the goddess
Greek
of magic.
mythology. Hecate,
Yeah.
goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus.
She was the magic lady.
And mother of Scylla. Dark water history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies.
Of course they did. It's always with secession with you people. You think that seceding will always
A
solve
book on
everything.
hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
Oh.
There's something disturbing about this painting.
I wasn't really looking at the painting. I was kind of looking at the human skull on the book.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't... Oh, okay, thank God.
20,000
you get stuck or something?
Disappeared again. No, I thought he disappeared again.
20,000 leagues under the sea.
20,000 leagues under the sea. I
Good
have
night. These
never
guys are
read
very
this
well
book
read.
in my life. I've never read this book in my life.
I started to. It was very difficult to get through.
I strangely feel like I'm missing something for not reading it. But that's just me. I mean, hell, the what was it like? The Captain Nemo character comes from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Yeah.
And I liked that character in League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Did I see something up there? I could have swore there was something up there. Come on, Lightning, do your thing.
I completely missed it.
I thought I saw someone standing up top of the stairs over there.
Oh.
What could
Teacup.
Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I have always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems to be able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to recur, believe me that although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Anton Wellard. Anton Wellard is not the name of someone who means it when he says respectfully yours.
Nah.
Okay, what do you have to say to me, Mr. Policeman, before I move on?
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance. If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects. Did you hear that?
Yeah, it sounds like creaking. But this house is old as shit.
There have been
so.
rats following you around, man.
Yeah. Okay, that's this blocked off stairway. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I saw that.
You did?
Yeah.
Told you.
That was freaky.
Told you. It's only
Stick
when the
around
lightning
right here,
strikes,
see
too.
if we can see it again.
Yeah. Oh fucking K. Don't do that.
Don't make it sound like it breathes at us.
No, I could have sworn to God I heard fucking footsteps. I was like, no. Okay. No. I don't like that. Nope. Moving on.
Check your sanity level. Something might have happened just
Locked.
It still says it's stable.
Well, that's good. Because that was...
I am seeing claw marks.
Yeah.
No, not going in there yet. Nope. That place is dark. A key.
Sarah Hawkins' office. Okay.
Nope, nope. Give me my letter, please. Give me my fucking letter, please.
Open out of that one, too. Aha.
No! Noping out of all of... No!
Good night. That one just had like
No!
a ritual circle
What will
at the
her
bottom
room
of it,
reveal
on the floor.
about her?
No! The child's music was way worse. I would rather see the occult circle than hear the child's music. No! No! Fuck you. Creepy child's music is not welcome in this house. Sarah Hawkins' sketches look more like a gallery of horrors than anatomical studies. Do they represent what haunts her nights? Gee, I wonder which... I wonder who that one could be in the middle right of the portion book. Stop with the footsteps. There's steppy steps! Stop stepping all over the place!
Alright, I guess the kids' room next, because...
Perfect.
First
it's better than
some
satanic room.
First, some lock picking. Alright. Time to prepare myself for creepy child music.
The boys' room.
Oh, I don't like it. Ugh. It's just a reconstruction room. Oh, thank God.
Nothing will happen in here.
The argument that led
there's
to their
something under his
tragic
bed.
end
Cool.
seems to have been simmering for some time.
Simon's private journal, he seemed worried about his mother and her attacks. Tension also seems to be growing between the Hawkins couple. Could the fire be the result of an argument? Okay, let's see if I can get close to read this. Today with Mother we played in the garden, but she is still sad. I hate it when she is sad. Is she angry with Father? Father scolded me. He shouted loud and wanted to spank me, but Mother did not want him to. He is always angry. Why? There are lots of strange things in his office. I just wanted to look at them. Oh, so his dad is the one who was into the creepy shit.
Ah.
Again, stop bringing shit from burial sites. It never works. It's never good, ever. Stop it. I built a castle for Mother and me. I told her to come and hide with me. She's always painting monsters. I don't like her monsters. I have bad dreams and they come into my bedroom and look at me. I cry and Mother shouts at me, and Father says that I must take tablets. They're not nice. I don't want to take them. Jesus. Mother is screaming again. She cries a lot. Father is sad too and angry with Mother. I don't know why. She... Then it's marked out. Apparently the kid did not like the roast, and I do not blame him. Mother is sad again. At lunch we ate in silence. It was strange. Father said, "Finish your dishes. We always eat the same thing. It looks like rotten fish and smells very bad. Why does he always want us to eat that? It's not very nice. If we have to eat it again tonight, I will throw my plate on the floor and smash it." Good. Smart kid. Don't eat the creepy fish flesh. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz.
There's the castle he made for his mother. Behind you.
Yep. Time to reconstruct.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
I'm going to assume giant squid things.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
Now, I did read that one. That one was really good.
Yes.
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
Many, many things.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family.
Do you really want to know?
That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's probably the thing that we keep seeing in the lightning. That was probably going to smack us in the face with its penis at some point.
And that's just if we're lucky.
Alright, time for Satan
one room left.
Time for Cthulhu room.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Charles Hawkins scribbled a kind word to his wife. Fate brought us together, and forever it will bind us.
Bit creepy if you really stop and think about the implications.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
January to April, painting for Boston client, $230. Painting for JF, $170. Painting for another Boston client, $200. Another Boston client for another $230. Painting for FS exhibition, $350. Painting May to August. Painting for JF, again, $270. Painting for FS, another exhibition for $410. Painting for another Boston client for $250. Painting for FS, one for $600 and one for $820. And a third painting for FS for $1160. Jesus. Painting for Dr. F, $430. Painting for AD, $500. Returned. Painting for another painting for FS, this time for $1680. Another painting for Dr. F, for the treatment. And the only named painting in here, the Shambler for FS, gift.
I'm assuming that's the one for her dad.
But yet you can see down in the corner of the book it says 2120.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders.
Fucking Christ. Francis
why.
Sanders. That's the name.
Man.
This statue, this looks like a statue of the melting man in that other painting.
Okay then. Lots of claw marks everywhere.
Oh. I freaked myself out.
What'd you
I
do?
saw the door in the wall here, and it was like, wait a minute, this door wasn't blocked up when I first came in here. What's happening? And then I moved to the left, and it was that's the wall.
So, you had a cat mayhap moment.
Yep.
All right, let's look at this circle.
Was Sarah
Now for some
Hawkins
occult learning.
interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Some bullshit. If the creature is not yet anchored in our dimension, an expulsion ritual might work, as long as the person performing it makes sure that he integrates the elder sign among the glyphs that make up the ceremonial circle. Be careful, though, because the works that describe the creation of such circles are not all of proven reliability. Extract taken from the Malleus Bestiarium by Abigail G. Creepy and interesting.
Yeah.
Exactly what I'm here for.
You know what I've always wanted to do, even though I've seen enough horror movies to know that's a really stupid idea?
What?
I've wanted to spend a night in a haunted house. You know, where a lot of things just seem to happen.
Bradley? Is that you?
Nope, not Bradley. Not Bradley at all. This is not going to be fun.
Is anyone there?
But yeah, same. Man, that is a skin-tight leather coat, sir.
If I ever do find a place that would let me do it, you want to come with?
Sure.
Cool.
He put his lamp on the floor. This is not good.
Yeah, he's likely dead.
Stop it with that noise. It sounds like footsteps and I don't like it.
Whoa! Wait, what?
Oh my god. She played vampire as well. Oh, Jesus.
You! Stop!
Squid Man. Get back here, Squid Man.
Bradley.
Wow, you are
Did you
slow.
see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
Holding a book of some kind.
Or a painting.
The hell is that symbol in the bottom right corner?
Guess he went that way.
That wasn't like that before. Oh, that's my fire meter.
I'll cover you.
I'm gonna stick to the lighter because at least the lighter doesn't run out.
Yeah, and it hasn't really failed us thus far.
Right
This
now,
door was
anyway,
closed
it has.
earlier.
Yeah, it was. But yeah, until we get into some real dark, dank, cavernous places, I'm gonna use.
Where
the
did
lighter.
he go?
Yeah.
Jesus! I just got 4 character points for
Do
walking
you really
in the door.
think that your fugitive came in here? I don't see any way out.
Damn, this game is cool.
Let's go ahead and invest those then.
Okay, just walk in front of me, asshole. Got it. Okay, we have 4. Where to put?
Well, let's finish up Spot Hidden, because that takes 3.
Level 4.
And after that,
I say we get
seem to keep
started
running into a
on-
lot of
Psychology?
Yeah.
Let's put one in psychology then. Hooray! Old hurricane lamp.
Now the chances of us finding new things are even better.
I got an achievement for reaching the level of expert in a skill.
They look
Hello,
like
rune
Celtic
stones.
runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips.
Charles, you fucking asshole. This is why your family's dead. You keep bringing shit back. Stop it.
Are we gonna find a mummy in one of your closets?
I'm just gonna go through this entire game, and every time I see something creepy, I'm just gonna go, "Damn it, Charles!"
Because it's all his fault.
Small polished stones decorated with Celtic runes, probably used for divination rituals, mostly found in Europe. Probably not a good thing to bring back home to the family.
It looks like an old seaway map.
Somebody has added coordinates to this old sea map. They make up a journey. The Scylla, the Prodigal, the Orpheus, and the Saint Claudine. Damn, yo. Oil refilled.
Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater's shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
Or maybe he's a faggot.
In this photograph, Charles Hawkins and Captain Fitzroy are posing with a third man.
I wonder who the
Seem
man
close.
with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins.
He was bald.
Check the floor real quick.
As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
Oh, that's a fake door.
Gee, I wonder where the button is.
This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Ah. I see. I know how we do this. I think.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Ah. Now I doubly get what we do.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Seems like this came from a log.
Monday, 24th May 1847. 42 North, 70 West, Darkwater Island. We sailed north all morning. Captain Hamilton is confident. He says that we'll beat the Orpheus this season. May God be merciful. Sunday, 30th May 1847. 47 North, 55 West. I preferred it when the whales disappeared without trace. With these carcasses, we can no longer ignore their sad fate. What is eating these huge beasts? I told Hamilton that it was a bad omen. He doesn't care. Tuesday, June 1st, 1847. 49 North, 61 West. We dropped anchor near a village. The inhabitants say that the waters are red with the blood of the sacred beasts, and to follow them is to defy the gods. I told them that I only feared God Almighty, but in the loneliness of the hold, I'm scared. Friday, June 4th, 1847. 57 North, 51 West. We have sighted a huge whale in the distance. Its size seems to be beyond anything known to man. It sends out an infernal song. Hamilton wants it. Wednesday, 23rd June, 1847. 33 north, 53 west. We've caught it. It's the most grotesque whale I've ever laid eyes upon. It will go into memory as the biggest catch ever. Men have died, but we have gained glory. This day will be celebrated for years to come. Tuesday, 29th June, 1847. Darkwater. We have beaten the Orpheus, returned with empty holds. The Scylla and Hamilton are only memories. Okay. Well, I'm going to try the first set of coordinates.
There must be a link with the
I would
sea
try either where they sighted it or where they caught it.
The camera's
Doesn't work.
Weird in this position.
I must have missed something. Doesn't work. There must be a link with the Seaway map.
57 north, 51 west. I am not good with coordinates. Okay, here's 0.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Okay, you said something about the map.
It looks like a freehand map of Darkwater. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. This panel is movable.
Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism.
Got some... Got some Resident Evil building here.
Great. I managed to force the gears. It looks like I triggered something.
Well, that works.
Okay, you were just
Well
strong
done,
enough to do
Peeves.
that.
Fuck you and your smarty pants puzzle figuring out. I have hands. Well, time to go into the basement, which is always a good idea in these situations.
You following me, cop?
I'm gonna go with no. Tunnels under the Hawkins Mansion, Chapter 4. Inside the Hawkins Mansion, the scene of the fire revealed its secrets. Pierce and Officer Bradley, now on the trail of a survivor, had undertaken to search the place, looking for proof. When a hooded man leaped into Sarah Hawkins' workshop to steal a painting, detective and police officer set after him. By following him to the office of Charles Hawkins, they discovered a secret passage. Pierce and Bradley entered the tunnel under the mansion. It was a painting. Looked like a big old book.
Yeah, it kind of did.
getting interesting now.
We're actually getting some Cthulhu stuff. You know, it kind of ruins the surprise a little bit when the title of the game is called Call of Cthulhu.
Just a little bit. You know you're gonna get to it at some point.
Secret
It's just a matter of
under the manor.
when at this point.
It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him.
It's close to a detective novel officer. It's close to a detective novel officer. It's a detective video game.
Someone's been here recently.
Oh yeah, this is some cult shit. And this is some Hermaeus Mora bullshit. Mostly because that's who they based Hermaeus Mora off of. In the DLC anyway.
Well, let's do some investigations.
Reconstruct. Table.
Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others?
He was a cult member. He was the Cthulhu thing. Person.
What is this mask supposed to represent?
One of the old ones I'm gonna go with.
Did Charles Hawkins hide something in this chest?
One of the other old ones other than Cthulhu, because apparently there's a shit ton of old ones. If that thing that I found is anything to go by. Let me look over here. Okay, there's something over here.
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Sarah Hawkins. Was she hiding from someone?
She found out her husband was a Cthulhu cultist. And in her mind, she's thinking, not only does this motherfucker take shit from burial sites that he should probably be leaving alone, but he's also praying to the great squid god. God damn it, my husband's stupid.
Whoever was sitting here could have seen Sarah Hawkins. Could this be related to her death?
Probably. It was probably that fourth party we talked about. And we are done! Bradley. Okay. Good. You're not dead yet. I get the sneaking suspicion that you're not going to be around for much longer, but at least you're here now. I'm going to fall through some of this wood, aren't I? I just get that feeling. Oh, no, just come up to a door. But first...
And then fall through the wood.
Pierce, where you going? I can't keep up with you in this darkness.
Are you scared? I want to see how far these steps go.
You have a lantern, asshole.
Being scared. I'll wait for you by the door.
Considering what we're dealing with, this is probably a bad idea.
Yeah.
Was this forward progress by accident? Oh. Lovely. Lovely.
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust.
so glad I did this. So glad I came in here.
These paintings must be several centuries old.
A tribe of men, worshippers of the sea and its benefits, land on the shores of an island surrounded by dark waters. They were discovered by the creature some called the Devourer of Whales. For years the creature hunted them down into their dreams until their weakened minds surrendered. Following the creature's orders, they sunk into the dark waters surrounding the island and never came back. Extract taken from the Malleus Bestiarum by Abigail G. Well,
what makes you such an authority, Abigail G? What have you done that's any good?
Cthulhu statue.
This monstrous creature must be an allegory.
Yeah, it's obviously an allegory. Obviously. Yeah.
These people lying down. Are they dead? Are they asleep?
Considering this game and where we found this, probably dead. More than likely, like 90% sure they're dead.
Yep.
Oh!
There you are again.
Okay.
Well done, Pierce. And it looks like you found our fugitive. This door is securely shut. I'll look for another passage.
It's an underground cave. We can advance this side.
Yeah, I can see that. Please excuse me, but given your condition, I'll stick to my idea. I'm not cut out for this kind of acrobatics.
All right.
My condition?
Look for another entrance. I'll try to catch
up
up with our
mean?
man.
The game says that I am still perfectly stable. You can eat shit. Place that character point into psychology. Now we move on. Good.
Time has weakened these structures.
Oh. The fuck goopy goop is down there. Goopy goop. And not the good kind of goop. But more than likely,
it's almost
more than likely
exclusively that Gwyneth Paltrow shit.
That's kind of where I was going. This may look like green, disgusting goop, but it's probably better for you than Gwyneth Paltrow's bullshit. I heard something moving. I heard something moving in the water. Gross.
We can't observe any of that shit. That sucks.
I don't have time to
probably
search
some
them
sort
all.
of... Well, why not? This is a detective game. I want to play my detective, man. Flip. Aha.
What's going on here?
Pierce!
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God. What have you got me into?
Cthulhu shit.
I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
Keep your voice down. We might be heard.
Stop yelling! They could hear us!
Yeah. I don't know why that reminded me of it, but it did. I watched Into the Spider-Verse very, very recently.
Oh, really?
Yes. That was really good. I liked it a lot. Like, the movie is super self-aware of, like, all the memes about Spider-Man and all that.
Right.
It knows exactly what it is. It wholeheartedly indulges in what it is. I love it.
Oh. Oh. The painting he stole was my painting.
Oh, good.
A mass grave.
Oh, lovely. That's probably a hole I'm going to get thrown down.
Not the cult hole. Anything but the cult hole.
Oh, God!
Yep.
Yep. Went in the cult hole.
Oh, God. I got it.
That was a very stupid move. Oh, and
hello.
Here we are.
Hello, beginning of the game.
I can't breathe. What's happening?
Some situations and encounters will make you panic. Leave the place as fast as you can. Oh, great. I've adopted panic attacks now.
I must find a way out of here.
Light, please.
Is it my turn?
Yes. It is time. You will soon be one of us. If your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream.
Except with more cultists.
It seems to have been used recently. Probably
Hello,
some sort of
ritual dagger.
I will take this and use it to protect myself. If I am any level of smart.
Please? I know it might say it's a ritual dagger, but it's still a dagger, goddammit. It is still sharp and pointy
and
probably
potent.
And probably still good to be used.
Yeah. There's something on the ground across the hall from you.
It's a book. A cult book.
I can't read Latin.
Oh, I thought it was I saw the candle.
Oh, this is the part of the game where they just throw occult collectibles at you to get your occultism up.
Yeah.
Stow the light. Damn it. Bring the light back out, please. I'm gonna use the lantern for this one. Is that big thing over there like in my dream?
Yeah. Probably gonna be.
Nope. Not this time. No boat cutters, unfortunately. I have stumbled upon bullshit.
Just like in my dream.
You who sleeps, accept this dreamer under your immortal.
Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha Fitagan.
Grant him your flesh.
Can you, like, not say that right in my ear and freak me the fuck out, please? Because you said that right in my ear, and I thought you were about to come around the corner, and I was like, what the fuck?
It was very loud.
Grant him your mind and accept his, so that his mind and yours may be one.
Yeloig Padk Cthulhu Loigna.
Grant him your dreams and accept
The Cthulhu language is very
so
strange.
That the paths of your souls finally intertwine.
Your...
I feel him.
Shh. You are gifted indeed. Not another word. Let him pass through every part of you.
You?
All you who sleep, we pray for your return.
I don't think I want him to do that.
Bring me
Oh shit.
Sacred flesh.
These people are either dead or they're just taking a nap. In this place, it could be either or. Okay, yeah, I'm just not gonna mess with them, because that might end badly for me.
We are ready.
That could end very poorly.
What about your protege?
Oh shit! Shit! Shit!
His awakening is complete.
Fuck! Scared the shit out of me. I thought I was dead. Stand up now. 'Cause fuck you.
It's amazing that he got his hair back in order.
Right?
And isn't covered in viscera and blood.
Oh, this is just like my dream. And I know who the cop is now, and I know that the cop is gonna get his guts ripped out, and it's gonna suck. Bradley, whatever you do, don't pull out your gun and shoot at a thing.
What in the world is this?
An intruder!
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Don't move! Police!
That guy still has a split arm, too.
Police.
I won't hesitate!
Bradley, get
to
back!
shoot.
Get back!
You asked for it!
Bradley, you dumbass. It's the man from the painting. Oh shit, it's Charles. Oh god, no! Well, if there's ever a time to run, it would be now.
Oh yeah.
It's all caving in. I need to get out of here.
I gotta get out of here. Yeah, I know I got character points, but I'm not worried about that right now.
Got more important things on my mind. At least I think so.
Like running away from Squiddy Charles.
My leg!
My leg! My leg!
Hello, Bloody
as
Rock.
As long as I still have it, I think I'm a winner. Oh, y'all got fucked. Maybe you shouldn't have done that, Charles.
Light! At last.
I'm gonna get dragged backwards, aren't I?
If you do
Or
make
not.
it to the surface,
Oh, that's an interesting loading screen. The Riverside Institute. Pierce and Officer Bradley followed the intruder to the secret meeting place of a cult, set in a network of underground caves right under the Hawkins Manor. They witnessed a strange ceremony led by Charles Hawkins, very much alive. Bradley tried to arrest him, but Hawkins, whose body displayed various mutations, disemboweled the police officer. As he tried to escape from him, Pierce found himself prisoner of a rockfall. Rushed to the Riverside Institute, he's in a critical state. Well, fuck.
yeah.
Who the fuck found me in the first place, though? That's the bigger question.
I hope they let you keep your booze. You're gonna need
Hopefully. We're gonna need it after this shit. Not only to dull the pain of my broken and possibly removed leg, but also to get over the shit that I've seen. I just saw a man with squid parts, multiple eyes, and an entire arm replaced by tentacles rip the guts out of the police officer.
Throw him at me, and then bring a cave down just by slamming his shoulder into it.
This is fucked.
If you'll notice, the bottle of alcohol I had on me hasn't been opened.
And the bartender refused to give me a drink because apparently I was an asshole.
At least in his words.
So I haven't had a
You will
drop
find
since
me
I've been here.
disturbingly sober if you were to check my blood alcohol content.
If it's even possible to do that in this time period. Oh, it's the bald glasses man.
Hello. What did you just do to me?
Injected me with some bullshit.
He's having a seizure.
He will survive. Strong subject.
I don't like the fact that you called me a subject. Oh shit!
I don't like the fact that you called me.
She had shit on her face.
She did.
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that
the
you
bald
gave
guy's
us a
Dr.
scare.
Fuller.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps!
Whoa, go easy, my friend.
I don't trust this. I don't trust you.
He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
You're not talking like Bradley.
He was dead. Me too. We were dead. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No.
Not again. You 1920s doctors and your sedatives.
Is this before the Hippocratic Oath?
What happened to me?
Oh, good, I'm in a padded
Where
room.
am I?
Just where I
Damn
wanted
it!
to be.
It took a. That means it took away my alcohol. Fuck.
Yep.
Bastards. I'll pay for this.
Come with us. No, please. I can't leave here.
The cultists will go down, but first, this guy.
You don't understand.
Oh shit, he's Cthulhuized as well.
No!
You're leaving this cell.
Please. I don't want him to find me.
Boy. Yeah, of course. Oh, they're pumping some sort of gas in. Good.
That's what it looks like. It's vaporized Cthulhu juice to make you go crazier than you already are.
I guess look up more, see what the other vent does. And suddenly you're in the hospital again.
Other bed.
What the fuck?
Oh, this game's getting good now. Oh, Jesus. Nope. 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 I am leaving. I am leaving. Dark enough to hide the color of my blood. Leviathan.
What the hell is happening?
That's a good fucking question. Whatever it is, I'm on board.
When the last of them rises up, you will choose.
Since when did we start playing the Leviathan DLC?
Because you will have released me. But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs. Awake and free me.
It's always fun to spend some time in your
You there.
insane
Wake up.
mindscape,
Come on, stand up.
talking
We
to
don't
the
have much
nine-tailed
time.
fox and whatnot.
Right?
Can you stand up?
Who are you?
A friend
Hello,
of
named
Ethan
character.
Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively as possible. I've brought you your clothes. Let me go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
Oh no.
Wait a minute.
Are you asking me to stealth? That's not in my skill
God.
trees.
What's going on here? What do they do
No,
to the
not
patients to make them
not
so
the sneaky stabby.
I would
And
really
me without
like
a
to know.
stabby, so I can only
I
sneaky,
only see them when
which
they're
I'm terrible
brought up
at.
for medical treatment, for problems they didn't have before going downstairs. But this is neither the time nor the place to talk about that. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood.
Someone tell that guy in
Maybe.
the back to stop masturbating.
Maybe, but first, points.
Yes, points.
Throw those into psychology.
After this, we should put some into strength.
I now have the ritual. In the tunnels under the Hawkins mansion, Pierce witnessed the disemboweling of Officer Bradley by a man with a monstrous appearance. The men in gowns and their rituals had not succeeded in affecting the veteran. However, the brutal death of Bradley, the discovery of the identity of his killer, whom he recognized as the dead Charles Hawkins, as well as the latter's superhuman strength, managed to strike fear into him. Pierce still does not know if he should believe what he saw. He may even put these visions of horror to the shock caused by the death of Bradley, or he may put it down to a lack of oxygen provoked by the rockfall. Well, my sanity is still stable, but it has definitely gone down.
Yeah.
Charles Hawkins, 41, ship owner. He's disgusting.
You said ship owner, but your mic cut out, so I only heard boner.
Well, that's funny. I got my lamp back, yay!
But it was like, you said this name, you said his age, boner.
An old Bible. Numerous passages have been overwritten or annotated. Strange way to study the Holy Scriptures.
Do we still have our? We still have our dagger. Do we still have our booze?
I don't know. I need to check.
Sarah.
Sarah.
What did they inject him with?
Cocaine, probably. It is the 20s.
Am I in an asylum?
No. You're in a library.
What did he write about the painting?
The paintings are cursed? Obviously.
Why the strange symbol repeated over and over?
Because the Cthulhu symbol, that's why. What's next? What's glowing next? Glowing? Where are you glowing? I can't even leave until I found it. Do. Where? Aha.
Sarah Hawkins is on this list of authorized visitors.
I don't know what that means.
I guess she visited patients here?
It seems important. Maybe not boy-portant, but important. Which is good enough. Oh,
why do we still have our leather jacket?
She gave it to us, remember? She's like, hey, I got your clothes.
If I don't get out of here, I'll end up like him.
I don't know. Who would you rather end up like? The guy strapped down over there or the guy running in circles? can't even talk to her. Fuck you. Try every door.
Poor wretch.
Don't know why you would.
I'm honestly surprised that one of them wasn't a jump scare.
Yeah. The game seems to hold itself back on that, so that's something.
Curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them.
Your patients are waiting for you to treat them.
Do not disappoint me anymore. No one enters or leaves.
Yes, Doctor.
Random British man among all these Bostonians.
Damn it.
When an enemy suspects your presence...
To myself.
I didn't even get a chance to read it, game. Thank you. Thank you for that, game.
Memory
Hooray.
cards! Bring them back! Only larger in physical size. Thank you!
Make them bigger, make them bulkier.
Yeah.
The machine is working again, but the control wheels
In
haven't
fact,
been
make
put
them
back
floppy.
on.
Bring back
I
floppy
was just going
disks.
to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No,
I have a
Dr.
lean
Fuller doesn't want
button.
us touching the pressure valves.
Huzzah!
As you want.
Now you can
I'm
make
gonna see if there's sleeping pills left. They've run out again upstairs.
Put a few
What's the name of
aside
that
for me,
game?
will you? And above all, leave the
Dishonored?
wheels where they are.
No. Rainbow Six Siege jokes.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's like one of the big things that the game like tries to use as a selling point. You can lean around corners.
You can lean around corners
God.
and even fire from that position.
What could this machine be used for?
I think the coolest thing about it is that most of the environment is destructible by your gunshots. The only reason I know that is because my little brother plays it on a daily basis.
What could that machine be used for? Kinky, kinky sex.
Is there a connection between this
You can answer
corpse
most
and
of
the
that
machine?
questions that way.
True. That's not really...
The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs?
Seriously, dude, wherever you are and whoever you are, stop masturbating.
Okay, yeah, that was a bad idea.
Oh yeah, don't do that, because that's... fuck up your sanity, something fierce.
Especially now that I've actually reached a point where it matters.
Yeah.
It's an ammeter. I didn't expect to see one on this.
Oh, this is the electrotherapy room.
Yay.
Have I activated anything?
Probably not.
This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity. What will happen if I increase the current to the limit?
Ah, this is my distraction.
I can still increase the load.
Increase the load.
I can still increase the load.
Increase the load. Medical.
Vats of rotten flesh? An elaborate electrical system? Like a dumb pulp novel. Worse and worse.
Yes, dumb is definitely
You
dumb
can-
is definitely.
You can examine the tank there.
What's the connection between this meat and the electrical installation?
Gross. Ew. Ugh. It's blinking at me still. Where are you, question thing?
Maybe where those wires lead?
Probably. Time for sneak. Which again, terrible. See what I mean? Archives. Thank penis. That door was unlocked. Close for maximum stealth. Bottles. Books.
And buffering.
A pen that's just floating in the air. Or that might just be a receipt spear, whatever it's called.
Zoology,
Harpoon.
esotericism, mineralogy, and a full shelf on cephalopods.
Cephalopods? Alright, this is a terrible place to do it, but I need to take a piss.
While you're doing that, go ahead and reset the console because it froze on an image again.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It happened when you're talking about the receipt spear thing.
No. Alright, well, I guess we'll be back in a minute. Give me time to go to the bathroom and reset everything.
Alright.
See you in a bit.